I'm Ivan Yeats. I'm broadcaster, columnist, presenter. This particular Sunday Business Post Food Summit is very timely because everyone who's in the food industry is really concerned with the likelihood now of Brexit happening in the next few years. People want information. Today, I think we learned what the timetable is likely to be between the divorce proceedings, the transition, and the ultimate deal that emerges, which could be as far away as 8 or 10 years. What we really learned from all that, and from the subsequent Irish panel of experts, was the number of unanswered questions that British ministers, EU commissioners don't know the outcome. And it's quite clear that we're light years away from precision. So even though we've had the prospect of the Great British Repeal Act, as of the day they leave the EU law, which is EU-based law, adopting it as British law, it's from then on it will diverge, but it will converge on day one. The consumer dictates of less fat, less sugar, less calories has reflected itself into this thing of reformulation, which I was unaware of, which means you change the recipe to take all that bad stuff out. The market leaders are responding to the latest consumer trends. The big issue is to ensure that we don't hide behind the ban of state aid under EU rules, that we should actually say we're in a new situation, and it's in Europe's interest that we hold on to market share in Britain, whether it's Volvo cars, whether it's German BMWs going into Britain, rather than Japanese cars. And so therefore, I do think, whatever about Europe having the friction and the negotiation and the attrition with Britain, they need to have an EU game plan, which would include Ireland, to allow Europe to do well. If we fast forward, the biggest threat is that Britain and its links with low-cost food producers, beef in Brazil, lamb from New Zealand, could be brought in and resold as British product in any EU-British deal as what's called displacement. If I was asked to describe this conference in 3 words, I would describe it as timely because of the situation with Brexit, deeply informative from people who are at the coalface of every level of dealing with it, and I would also say inspirational, insofar as we heard first-hand evidence of people who are serial risk takers and have been able not only to grow and survive, but to radically scale up their business.